Good evening, one and all. You join us for this T20 between India and South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Well, the ball hasn't even been bowled yet, and this crowd is already making it hard for me to be heard. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Chance to run two.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Was quick onto that in the infield.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Shot, should be runs here. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. That's the over. South Africa, 30 for none.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicely played. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Hendricks has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. There could be a couple if they hustle. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Singh overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Rana coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Couldn't get it through the field.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Bumrah back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Chance to run 2. edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. 3 off it. South Africa a 72 for none.
That ends a massive power play. Not their biggest over, but still a large over regardless. They can really attack the field now as it spreads out. The captain needs to really think about what they do with that field now.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. They'll get at least one here.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Massive outside edge.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Good return back from the deep.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Rana coming back into the attack. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Nearly gets the edge. Rana with a great delivery there. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot. Runs possible. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's the over. South Africa are 100 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Going with pace now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs one. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh my, that's racing away. Middled that one, great timing. Chakravarti showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Chance to run 2. Rana straight through them. Batter was late on that one. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Square cut, finds point, no run. Rana finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Markram advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Straight to the fielder. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Finds the fielder with that shot. Singh coming back into the attack has done well so far. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Brevis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Right out of the middle. Couldn't get it through the field.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got 10 runs added there. South Africa are 146 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Markram with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will he reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Chance to run two. Field come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nicely played. Runs one. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needs to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged it. No one there. It could be four. Bumrah has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Well played. Could be a quick single. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Was quick onto that in the infield. South Africa starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap of trouble.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Chakravarti back into the attack. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ferreira will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Shot, not waiting around.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. The bowler looks really confident. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Yadav, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground.
Good return back from the deep.
Ryan, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. Huge. That has flown. India will need to change their approach. Leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Final over in this innings. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nice shot. Straight to gully. This could be out. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be 4. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. They'll get at least 1 here. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one. coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 226 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Chance to run 2. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Perfectly timed.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Massive outside edge. Over India, a 10 for none.
With such a challenging run rate required, they really needed an over like this early on, and they got it.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing. That could be 4. The crowd is electric right now. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. India, 25 for none.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge. Pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, runs possible.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. South Africa in a whole heap of trouble.
Well, they've come out with the right intent. Some great shot making and timing as well has put them in a good spot early on.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Kishan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Square cut, finds point, no run. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here. Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Sharma didn't get that on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. No shot offered. South Africa. With a massive shout. Gone, straight in front. Marvellous start to the over. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.